Today, we're talking part 2 of considerations or things that you need to think about before you buy your next concealed carry pistol. Here we go. Howdy everybody, welcome back to the channel where our goal is to provide relevant education and accurate information for all things self-defense from the civilian perspective for civilians. My name is Craig. I did a video not too long ago talking about things to consider before buying your next concealed handgun, and that was holsters. Looking to see what holsters are available from what manufacturers before you go out and buy that pistol, because the pistol that you might want, it might be a little bit difficult to find a quality holster for that. Here's part 2. We're talking magazines. We're talking magazine availability and also the price. So I just went to my local gun store not too long ago and I snapped a couple pictures of this. But I want you guys to think about this. Before you buy your handgun, go do some research. You can check online, Big Tex, Ordnance, or whatever. Go and look, whatever handgun you want, go look and see what the availability is on magazines. For instance, I'd really like to get into a Walther PDP. Problem is, the magazines are almost non-existent. I can't even get my hands on a gun right now, but the magazines are almost non-existent. So before you go make that purchase, go and look and see if the magazines for that handgun are readily available. And I'll tell you this, guys, a good rule of thumb is each firearm or each pistol that you own, you need to have at least 6 magazines for that firearm, because they are a consumable item, and if something ever happens to where you can't get access to them anymore, some type of ban or whatnot, we want to make sure that we have plenty in stock. But I've got 3 magazines I want to show y'all. So the first one is a Springfield Hellcat. So you can see that the actual price on this thing is $35, $34.99 at my local gun store. My local gun store does a pretty good job of keeping mags in stock of common pistols. So you can see that they got the Hellcat stock for about 35 bucks. Let's go over to another very common magazine, another SIG P320. Those SIG magazines will run you close to 50 bucks. Yeah, that's right, $49.95, I believe, is what they have on that sticker. So that's kind of a couple things you need to consider, guys. That SIG mag is 15 bucks more expensive than that Hellcat. I imagine the 365 mags are probably on price with that. Now let's look at Glock mags. And guys, you've heard me say it before, Glock's not the end-all be-all, but they're a good example of why people continue to go back and buy and stick with Glock. I can go into a 7-Eleven and buy a Glock magazine. Not really, but you kind of get the point, right? Guys, I can get Glock mags all day for under 25 bucks. All day. So for the price of 2 Glock mags, I'm buying one P320 mag. Or if the PDP mags ever become available, I'm buying one PDP mag. Guys, before you go buy your pistol, look and see what the aftermarket availability is on magazines. Number 1, can you find it? Are they readily available? Does your local gun store have it? In the event that you can't necessarily wait to order it online. And number 2, what's the price of it? It's one of the reasons why Glock is so popular, is because their magazines are so readily available. And to be honest with you, they're some of the least expensive OEM magazines out on the market. So anyway, guys, just a couple things to consider that you might not necessarily have thought if you were in the market for a pistol. Go look at magazines, availability, and price. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Be safe, be smart, be skilled. We'll catch you on the next video.